Welcome to day 47 of our school year. Let's go ahead and get that filled in. Let's go ahead and get down our beginning fraction. We have a total of 180 school days. We're on day 47. Now we want to look at our numerator. Is 47 prime or composite? Well, it's not even, so it could be prime. So let's look. Yes, 47 is prime. That means we have our prime factorization done for our numerator. That's the only prime number you can divide by. So we just have to do our prime factorization for our denominator. Okay, let's see. Remember, we're only dividing by prime numbers. So our first 5 prime are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11. Those are the ones you're most likely to use. Well, this is even, so I know I could divide by 2. Half of 18 is 9, and then my placeholder. Okay, and it's still even, so I can divide by 2. Half of 9 I can't do, but I could do 8 tens, which is 4 tens, and then I have a 10 left over. Half of that is 5. Okay, that ends in a 0 or 5, so I could divide by 5. I get 9. Okay, and then 3 and 3. When I get to a prime number, I'm done. Let's do our prime factorization. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And then this is 47. That is a prime factorization. Are there any factors in common? No. There's none in common, so our greatest common factor is 1. This is why those prime numbers end up having just groups of 1. So let's go ahead and make our groups of 1. Done. How many total groups of 1 do we have? 180. How many are shaded in? 47. But let's still prove it with our algorithm. Dividing everything into groups of 1. So we got our area model here. So 180 divided by 1, 47 divided by 1. I did not give myself enough room for this one. There we go. Let's see. I can do, let's think of a large group I can take out of here. So 1 times 100 is 100. Numbers the same, zero's the game, more on top, no need to stop. Now I need to take this, because I'm not quite done, I'm going to put it over here. And I can do 80 times 1 is 80. Numbers the same, zero's the game. So I got to 0, I'm done. Add these together, 100 plus 80 is 180. Here, a large group I could take out is 40 times 1 is 40. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, zero's the game. Bring that 7 up. Here, 7 times 1 is 7. Numbers the same, zero's the game. I get to 0, I'm done. Add these together, I get 47. We still have to check. Divisor times quotient plus remainder, divisor times quotient plus remainder. Since our remainder for both is 0, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0, it stays the same, we don't need to actually add 0. And what we end up with here is the identity property of multiplication that says when you multiply by 1, it stays the same. Okay. So we check 47, that matches our dividend there. 180 matches our dividend here. So our numerator is definitely 47, and our denominator is definitely 180. Now let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. Okay, today is trimester 1, week 11. Our date today is 10/15/19, and our fraction was 47/180ths. 47 is a prime number, and it's not a factor of 180, so the only common factor they have is 1. So we made groups of 1. You do not need to get out your number line. I do like to show you where our fraction is on our number line. 47/180ths is our simplest form. There's no lines underneath it. We could find an equivalent fraction in greater terms if we multiplied everything, cut these up into more pieces. All right, go ahead and erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.